me give you a recap. Clockwork, Darkseer, Batrider. I think the other... It was... Right, so one lineup was Darkseer, Batrider, Clockwork, Oracle, Troll. And now you look at that lineup and you think, well, that's not a really powerful lineup. It's not really a strong fighting lineup. Well, let me tell you something. You run that Darkseer, you get the surge off onto the Batrider. The Batrider with the boots of travel just goes... Like, just flies half a map in like 5 seconds. Gets someone in the lasso and drags them that half a map back. And the enemy team has no chance to catch up because he's like, boom, in and gone. Like, it's proper, I don't know, Candle Jack stuff where it's just, you see dude, and then he's gone. And they do ban the Ancient Apparition. Again, another good combo with the Clockwork, the Darkseer. We did see a big combo in one of the qualifiers, which was the Darkseer Vacuum. There he is. Into the Clockwork Cogs with the Ancient Apparition blast over the top. And if you got caught out in that team fight, you know, like 3 or 4 of your team got caught out in that vacuum, it was good night Saigon. It was just instant winning the fights. And another thing with the CIS is we see, or at least I did with these qualifiers, a real focus on looking for those early team fights to the point where games were over in 16, 17 minutes. I think the quickest game was something like 18 minutes. There were a couple pre-20 minute games, and then the longest game was about 50 minutes long, and that was an outlier in the series. You know, that was a real... Okay, Witch Doctor, something a little bit different. Goes with the Puck. Yeah, there it is, forZe with the Clockwork. If they're going to run this Lone Druid in the mid lane as well, I would not be surprised here to see the Troll picked up by forZe. But the Darkseer Clockwork combo is extremely strong. It is extremely strong. So, forZe, how are they going to finish up this lineup? Again, they did, teams running the Darkseer, the Clockworks, did end up picking up Trolls more often than not. Slaughter, ban out here, as well as the Ancient Apparition. Tiny was a good position 4. We saw him running the Boots, Tangos, just from level 1. He'd pick up a toss at level 1 then, rotate round into other lanes and just try and toss heroes back into your team or into towers. If you could get an early toss into a tower, get a quick first blood, that would really put the Tiny on the board. You know, gets a quick
10 seconds to go.
Regen boots as well for that extra move speed and for the regen of walking around and ganking. It was a good, really good pickup. So forZe just like, you know what? No. None of that today. There's Morphlin again. HellRaisers will pick him up if they ban out the Phantom Lancer. forZe have won the best of 3 but lost the best of 1. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, I need to go back and look at the actual qualifiers because I know forZe were very strong.
10 seconds to go.
In terms of the best of 3s, you know, they were always... in fact, they did get through. It was forZe that got through to the major finals and actually dropped out to Gambit, if I'm remembering correctly.
Dyer's pick. Brewmaster.
Let's see if I can find the brackets for the minor qualifiers as well. But a Brewmaster picked up by HellRaisers. That is something new. That is something that I've not seen in CIS Dota. I don't know about Group A of the majors, but in the minors and Group B of the majors, there was
5 seconds.
no Brewmasters. But what are forZe gonna go for now? Because the Phantom Lancer was the last ban. Brewmaster is he's a decently tanky hero. You know, he's got a lot of control once he gets level 6 as well. I mean, even before level 6. He's quite a good hero in the offlane. You know, he's really hard to pin down, especially if your offlane is going to be the Darkseer and the Clockwork. With the Darkseer 3... Clockwork, yeah. Okay, so Troll Warlord. Yeah, so the Enchantress and the Troll Warlord should be going up against the Brewmaster. But yeah, if you're trading a offlane who's it going to be? Probably Gilgia and Funnick. Yeah, Nyx, Kasani in the mid lane on the Razor. Nyx on that position 1, Miposhka position 5. So Gilgia, Puck, and Funnick Brewmaster in the off lane, trying to trade with a 19 teen as well as Vanscore. And then you've got yourself a BZZ Chew off lane. Up against the Morphlin as well as the Witch Doctor. That might not go how you want it to go. Because if you drop the cogs and it's not on, even if it is on Miposhka, you've still got to worry about the Maledict as well as the cask being dropped. Nyx as well. Have to see what build he wants to go for, but more often than not, it is the adaptive strike. We have seen a couple of waveform builds in there, which would get him over the cogs. So, in terms of, listen, I've learnt my lesson saying this build, this lineup is definitely going to win, and it's way better than the other. I'm just saying that forZe's early game doesn't look as promising, I guess, as HellRaisers, but I'm 100% up for forZe. forZe just proving me wrong, because they have done time and time again. No, the bird doesn't count as a hero unit. It can still pull the creeps. I'm pretty sure that's why this is here, and you can pull them like right around the river. As they will go for the outpost back. Are they going to try and fight this though here, HellRaisers? As they come across BZZ. Yeah, they see them. There's going to be a little bit of damage here coming out from Vanscore. But Miposhka as well, it's just not skilled anything up just yet, so no casks. Meanwhile, there is going to be the leash coming out from Kasani. Kasani trying to do it. Actually, it's going to be Chew that picks it up. The cask does bounce, and now Kasani with the stolen damage. Chew's getting pretty darn low. Yeah, so the burr, like I was talking about here before, Gibkey's just going to be able to use this. Pull it just to disrupt the lane. So Razor doesn't even need to do any blocking.
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
Bottom lane, Gilgia hasn't TP'd away just yet. I'm hearing a cask. Looks like it was just onto BZZ, just to try and do what he can here. Witch Doctor, Miposhka, just going to be, yep, Battery Assault will be coming out, but Miposhka can just back himself away from this. Chew will come in to try and do what damage he can, and now Gilgia will TP himself up to the top lane. 19 teen and Vanscore up on the top lane. It might be a little harder than I was first talking about. Meanwhile, Clockwork, what's he trying to do? He's just trying to do a little bit of ferocity to Miposhka. Miposhka can trade this away, though. He does have a cask if he gets too close to neutrals here, Chew. And Miposhka, going to be throwing out another battery assault. Miposhka needs to run himself away. It's not a whole lot of damage, but it's the auto attacks that really get you here. And this is 3/4 of the way through. Miposhka, this actually could be first blood. Miposhka will be. Chew picks it up, and now Chew. Even the tips being used here by the teammates. And this was something else we did see, that BZZ, yeah, something like this, the Darkseer, just runs himself back, keeps using this Iron Shell. He does have a Salve as well as Tangos and Mangos, just to keep that regen up. And he can keep pulling these creeps. And it just means that the Morphling needs to farm underneath tower, which doesn't always go his way, but even more, it means he's going to be taking a harass here from the creeps. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Kasani, again, instantly cancelled that, so only took 1 damage away from Gibkey. Was that a bit of a misclick there? I think it must have been. But yeah, Witch Doctor Miposhka here, just trying to chase this down. And if you can get the damage with the cask, Clockwork as well as BZZ getting too close to him, BZZ might be able to. Oh, he's only level 1. So he doesn't have the Maledict just yet, which means BZZ can just carry on doing this. And in fact, I think this gets him to level 2 here now as well. Level 3. It will be picked up by Darkseer, so it's a stronger Iron Shell. Chew level 2 now as well. And Miposhka just being kept away. Still, again, just close to level 2. But not being able to pick it up just yet, as Nyx will be able to pull the creeps into the neutrals. It's really good here for Nyx. Means he will be able to negate a lot of the neutral damage coming out onto him. As once again with Poshka, I don't think there was no battery assault there just yet. Yeah, just keeping the points as well here, Clockwork. As top lane, Gilgear, they're trying to do what they can to trade this and pull this here, Vansco, but Funnick's able to clean up these neutrals and just put it back onto the lane. Meanwhile, Troll, how's he doing for farm? He is 18, so he's behind the Morphlin. A couple of those are going to be the neutral last hits, which it still count, obviously do still count, you know, net worth wise. Again, it's just going to be a 200 gold difference just because he can Morphlin pull into the neutrals and get those last hits. Meanwhile, bot lane, how's BZZ doing? BZZ is actually the second most last hits in the game. Just because, again, he can do this. Pull into the neutrals with the Iron Shell, go straight back into the lane. Use that Tango the Mango. Even the regen. So yeah, Tango's coming out as well as Boots. He can just pull these creeps back. Pull them into a neutral camp. Top lane, Gilga's going to be taking a little bit of harass. Enchantress does have the enchant. But I think with the orb as well as the phase shift, Vansco not actually going to be able to pick up too much here on Gilgear. Just trying to harass him back as Gilgear looks for another pull. Just to make sure this lane can't be pulled back. And Gibkey will get the kill onto Kasani here. Chew, is he going to be able to get himself away? The Maldic will take him down. It looks like it was the creeps that got that last little bit of damage. Poshka rotating into the lane, and we'll be able to find good things here to help out Gibkey. And Razor, well, really level 4, so a level behind Gibkey. And Poshka not really being able to help out there. Well, no, he did get it was kind of a revenge kill afterwards. As the Brewmaster did get killed off. Are they still going here? Chew might be coming out once again. Still no cogs picked up just yet. He's gone for 2 now. The cogs come out. Fire Assault. Cogs will kick onto Maposhka. Maposhka, is he going to be able to get himself away from this? Doesn't look like it. Chew deals with the Witch Doctor and Kasani. Again, always deals a little bit of damage here, even with it being level 2. Meanwhile, top lane, Funnick, he knows he's got a little bit of space here, trying to do what he can. There's going to be the 2 points into the Thunderclap, whirling axes as well. So 19 team trying to do what he can. Gilgir's going to rotate back in. Chew gets the kill onto Kasani. But up onto the top lane, 19 team might be in a little bit of trouble. The winning Rift will be them. Maposhka kills off Vanscore as we chose the wrong lane. 19 team able to get himself back out safe. Okay, getting another pause. Okay, lags once again. So a 2-for-1 in the mid lane. It looks like Vanscore did go down behind the tier 1 tower of the Radiant. Meanwhile, Gibkey is level 6 now. What's he actually gone for? So he's not gone for the point into the true form just yet. And again, top lane, we might actually be seeing 19 teen. Is he going to be able to get himself away from this? Clap could be used once again by Funnick. Now, Waning Rift, he's got no mana to use it, and Vanscore has TP'd in, so they might be able to turn this one around. The enchant, the net coming out now as well. Funnick, do they have the damage to go on this? 19 teen just wants to back himself away, and Funnick will be able to salve up 19 teen. Does he have any regen? Does not have regen left. And Funnick salves himself back up to pretty much 3/4 health. Vanscore actually only 1 point into that impetus, so it's only going to be every 6 seconds that he's going to be able to cast that. And throw it onto Funnick. And like I say, Funnick is a tanky dude. He's got the chainmail now as well. So 7 armor and just less than 1,000 health. Meanwhile, mid lane, Chew, once again, the root actually comes out to Kasani, and Kasani's not going to be able to get himself away from this. I think, didn't even use any spells, just stood and blocked Kasani in. So there was no way to get away from this. Nyx, how's he doing? Net worth wise, top of the game. Got himself the Morbid Mask now as well to just keep himself healthy when he needs to. BCZ, mid lane, Funnick. Funnick's actually transitioned down. Now they're going to move the Razor up to the top lane. As it looks like Puck was in a little bit of trouble, but Gilgear should just be able to get himself back away. He's got the orb in 5 seconds now as well. The pull comes through, and Gilgear's going to try and do what he can. Phase shifts off the Hadouken. That's mid lane once again. You just want to be going onto Funnick and doing what they can, but the clap's going to be there for the slow. Even going to be using the cask. Now back line, so there's going to be the cogs. Funnick Battery assault being used, but Chu just needs to run himself away. As Vansko on the Enchantress. Yeah, Razor has been moved top, which might just scupper 19 a little bit if he has all his damage taken away from him here. Oh, it's going to be the enchant coming up, but the winning Rift of Silence here, Gilgear. Just going to be able to orb himself back and dodge it off. I say dodge it off, but the burr rotates in. There's going to be the roots onto Miposhka. Chu does have 2 points into the battery assault, but doesn't want to close the gap here. Meanwhile, bottom lane, wall has been dropped. Nyx, though, the waveform comes through. And BZZ, is he going to be able to get himself... Yeah, just gets himself back. I say back into the lane. This is still the wrong lane. He's still in HR's lane here. As he just looks to pull the creeps. And Nyx, the waveform up, actually catches him now. The surge comes out, and Nyx, is he going to be able to get himself... He's stolen the morph. As Kasani, there's going to be more kills up onto the top lane, going over to that top lane. The chase out onto Miposhka. It looks like Nyx on the bottom lane. Does he want to carry on going? He's going to be dropping the surge now as well. Ion Shells. So BZZ a little bit of taste of his own medicine. But BZZ just keeps surging himself away. As far as net worth goes, he's about 900 behind. Nyx. Well, an axe is going to be used. The enchant going to be there as well, but Gilgear just instantly orbs himself away and gets that jaunt off. Meanwhile, there's going to be the surge onto Chu. There comes the battery assault, and now the cogs being dropped as well. He even denies her one of the cogs just to give the burr an avenue into this now as well. The root going to be used. Kasani will be killed off, and BZZ does secure that kill. Cask, even Funnick TPing in here, not going to drop the clap. BZZ now underneath the tier 1 tower. Yeah, they're not going to go for that. Shouldn't tick down to the Maldic tier. As Gilgear was able to get the TP away, Vansko and Funnick now. That's actually going to be a controlled centaur going to be coming down. Is he going to be able to get in range of the stomp? There's going to be a cask. This is going to be a really deadly cask. Going to be able to turn this one around. Take down the Enchantress.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
And the mid lane, it's taken a little bit of damage, but Gibkey and his burr, even with the demolish on the tower, not really being able to get in here and do too much damage. Top lane with Poshka. He's just going to wait. As Chu, I'm hearing a waning rift.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the business.
As there's going to be the big wraparound from the back. Vansko now, he's got himself a Hellburst Smasher as well. Cogs are going to be dropped first. The stun actually, the Cogs push Gilgear back, and he's not going to be able to get himself to his orb. So BZZ gets a good kill onto Gilgear. I think that's a rare kill as well. Yeah, it's his first death of the game here, Puck. And now Nyx has TP'd in. Funnick does have the split as well. But Chu's going to TP himself away. Chu is level 6, so he does have the hook if you want to go for that long range engage. But it looks like they're not gonna. They're just going to let this lane push back in here, the side of forZe. Get a little bit of damage on it from Nyx. But the bottom lane, the tier 1 tower's already gone, so BZZ, as much as he was pulling these creeps behind, you know, Nyx was still able, once BZZ started rotating for the ganks, just get himself a quick tier 1 tower. And start to do the damage. Kasani even popped the Eye of the Storm. Just a little bit further off, because it is now most of the way through. But are they going to carry on pushing up? Maybe look to take this tier 1 tower top lane. As mid lane, Funnick, as well as Chu, just doing a little bit of trading, just finding the creeps where they can.
No breaking down the Radiant structures like this. Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
It looks like it might be group up time for both teams. Yeah. 19, he gets the first tier 1 tower of the game for the side of forZe now. They're going to be able to go into this battery assault the cogs. It's going to stop the split from coming off now as well. But there it comes eventually. There's going to be the boulder toss as well. They're going to be able to take down the clockwork. Wall has been dropped. Chase is on. Gilgear's level 6. He drops the dream coil. But now, even the death ward Gibkey's going to be able to get himself away. And now the chase. Funnick, he's trying to go. There's going to be a hook back, though, onto the Radiant side of it. They're going to be able to kill off Maposhka. Chu claims that one shortly before he's killed off. Kasani will be able to claim that kill. 19-teen on the back lance. He's going to be able to do the damage here with his Battle Trance. He kills off Kasani. Chases on. Gilgi has been slowed down. Well, an axes, I think it just clipped Funnick just enough. And the root from the burn now as well as the clap. It's not going to be enough for Brewmaster. A forZe 6-13. So forZe pick up the first 10 kills of the game. And yeah, 13 minutes in, this is prime time for Fight Night. As Troll going towards the Diffusal Blade. That's going to be quite nice for chasing down heroes such as the Puck. Even if he does orb away, if he's slowed through that orb, 19-teen should just be able to chase him down. As well as just picking off the Razor, picking off the Witch Doctor. That's going to be really good for him. Meanwhile, Nyx, again, still top of the net worth, going towards the Manta style. Just needs to get himself the ultimate orb in the recipe. So what's that? About 26.50 off. So just short of 1,000 gold needs to be picked in that up to get the Manta style.
Dire's mid tower's having technical difficulties.
Runes will be coming up in just under a minute as well. That's going to be really important here. Oh, does he see Kasani? Do you have the vision? Burley, is he going to go for the hook? Just holds it for now. Just going to see if Kasani was going to come, maybe try and push out this bot lane. And Gibkey on the bot. Now, spots Funnick out here with that. Well, Chu spots him out, yeah, with the flare. And Funnick just ties himself in the trees. But Gibkey, he's got himself the bow. What's he got himself on the bow? He's got the Javelin as well as the Mask of Madness. Perk, the Roar. It doesn't stop the jaunt away, though. And the bounty's actually going to be... It should be a 2-for-2 trade. As Nyx just keeps on farming. Does have the Manta style now as well once it comes up from the courier. And bot lane, this is going to be a great place to TP in. The split comes out now as well. There's going to be the Cyclone up onto the air in the Troll Warlord. Vance Core, those are going to be able to help. There's going to be a good hook onto the back lines. And again, just breaks this cog so his allies can get in. Maposhka not going to be able to get himself away from that. So now HellRaisers at a 1-man disadvantage, and now Split's going to be wearing off. Kasani doesn't get the leash on though, turns that one around, takes down 19-teen with the help of Nyx. Is there going to be a vacuum back into the wall? There will be. The Roar, even the Root's going to be coming through now as well. It looks like they are going to be able to kill off Funnick. Nyx tries to get himself away from this, but they're going to be hitting the illusions now as well. Backlines, Gilga trying to get himself away. The Jaunt, it's going to be enough. The Surge though, with the Urn, can they tick Gilgear down here? They chase him into the trees. The right clicks, BZZ will pick it up. And the Burr is still there. Cog's going to be dropped, pushing Kasani back. Kasani does have that tether up if he wants to use it. Or the leash even, with the static link.
The Dire went and fortified their structures.
But it looks like forZe are just glad to back off, get themselves another 3 kills. And Chu, yeah, this is a nice earn. With the regen boots, it means he's really going to be able to keep him and his team healthy. The Spirit Vestal as well, that's going to be great for dealing with the Morphling. Really good pick up here by the Clockwork. That's standard, I guess, at the minute when you want to be going for these fights. You want to be taking every advantage from the fights you can. Oh, Vance Core, is he going to be able to get himself arrested? Slowed down, killed off Nyx. Actually going to go for the Skadi and not. I'm hearing a hook. Hook actually missed. Chu going to be chasing down with the Surge. There's going to be the Cogs once again. Maposhka not going to be able to get himself away from this. Does drop the Maldic though, but they change targets onto Kasani. Kasani needs to go for the run. The Dreamcaller is going to be there, but Kasani gets rooted off and killed. So forZe 10 kill lead now in the game. Have both outposts. This is going to be really bad for HellRaisers if it goes on another 2.5 minutes and forZe get both outpost XP. Puck does have the blink, not really much else. Going to be spotted out here by the Fleur now as well. Is there going to be Hook on the back lines? He's got it up in 18 seconds. So Puck is going to be able to blink himself away. No Hook there for the Puck. As Chew probably wanted to get at it. But they've made this quarter of the map their own here on the side of forZe. Morphlin, how's he doing? The Vampire Fangs are quite nice. The lifesteal and the spell lifesteal will keep him alive a little bit longer, but the +5 attributes, it's a little bit of a trade-off, especially if you're fighting and you can duck into the river, heal yourself up, or you're fighting around the Roshan pit. Speaking of around the Roshan pit, yeah, that's a DD rune. So let's take a look at the items, even the neutral items, which maybe aren't as familiar. We've got the Dragon Scale. It's 5 armor, 5 HP regen, but it's got a burn on it as well. It's quite good just for sustained damage. It's more like BZZ for the armor and the regen as well. When you put it on top of a mech and a pipe, will give him... It's 27. And that's before the mech's popped for that extra healing. As well as the Nature's Attendants, I'm hearing a Hook now as well. He might be able to kill off Funnick, but Funnick does have the split. Can he get himself away from this? Funnick, he's going to try and go for this, but the Battery Assault trying to deal with it. And yeah, BZZ as well as Chew get the kill now. Backlines, Gilgu's already opted himself away. Vanskar, if you can get one right click on him, can't get the vision. The Surge is going to be there. And now, is he going to be able to get in range? Vanskar, it looks like they're going to try and chase us out. Gilgu is going to be able to blink himself away into the trees.
The Radiant got one last top tower.
As Troll Warlord with the Imp Claw, the +24 damage could be great with the further stacks, as well as that crit. Every 8 seconds, 130% crit. You take that, you really do take that. Vanskor got himself the Arcane Ring, which is armor intelligence, and it's basically mini mana boots. Meanwhile, on the side of Nyx, he did actually swap to those Vampire Fangs, so that's going to be really nice for him.
My waters rise.
Outpost was swapped back as well. That's really nice for HellRaisers. It just means that even with the Aegis on Gibkey, you know, because forZe are starting to get ahead. 6k net worth, XP, just below the 4k mark. You know, forZe, yeah, it's... forZe might have 20 kills before HellRaisers have 10. So the Morphlin is going to try and do a little bit of split pushing here on the bottom lane, try and take down this tier 2 tower, but the fortification is going to be there. And meanwhile, while this is going on, the tier 2 tower in the mid lane just falls. And the Bird's going to be able to get the full Melania now as well.
Guess what's happening to Dire's
Oh boy, is that a pickup.
Radiant's mid tower.
The siege on the towers, it's going to be a breeze here for the Burr, who just wants to keep on attacking. And just look at this tower, just it's down to 1200 health already from about 6 or 7 right clicks from Gibkey. Winning Rift, it gets Gilgear back onto the high ground, but Gibkey, I think he wants to carry on going. Got himself the Grove Bow as well, which is great for the +10 attack speed. Yeah, what is this Burr's attack speed actually? Oh, Hook, back lines, they're going to be able to push Gilgear back. Gets the Winning Rift off. He has been Spirit Vessel now, though. They're going to be able to get the root. And Gibkey secures the kill with the Burr onto the Puck. The Hook, so gracious. So amazing.
And it's off.
That, Chew. Gracious? Graceful. Not gracious. So yeah, they want to carry on. They could potentially push out. There's going to be the defense here on the bottom lane. Nyx, he's already used that waveform away. The adapter strikes to come out. The Sergio, he gets caught in the net. And Nyx, the vacuum back. How are they going to be able to get a Nyx away? Nope. Nyx falls. And his plan to push out the bot lane gets nixed. As 19 net worth-wise, not too far behind. But that doesn't really matter when you've got 2 other teammates to help you kill off the Morphlin there. Oh no, Kasani's going to pop the Eye of the Storm. They're going to try and go into Lone Druid. The Roar comes out, and now Witch Doctor gets pretty down low. The Bow wants to carry on coming in with the Melania shield on him. The Hook onto the backlines. Once again, Gilgear gets hooked. The Puck just can't catch a break. And the furry, hurry, scary Burr wants to be coming in. The BKB is going to be popped here now as well. What is he going to be able to do? Funnick gets the split off. 19-teen. Needs to move himself away from this. He's getting pretty down low. And he's already used that battle trance now as well. The whirling axe has come through. And Funnick split is about halfway through. 7 seconds before he's put back together. Cyclone onto the Darkseer. Darkseer should be fine. Split was off. Darkseer even has the full Guardian's Greaves now as well. So what's the cooldown on that? That is every 40 seconds you get health and mana back. And you can siege out like that. That's like once per creep wave. Or like once every 1 1/3 creep waves. Miposhka does get the kill onto 19-teen. Are they going to try and chase this one down, or the Surge is going to come through? Gibkey just uses the Savage Roar on the bird to push Nyx back. A hook. What was the... Did he use it to get out there? I guess he did. Clockwork using the defensive hook the first time this game. Nyx could be in a little bit of trouble. There's going to be in this room now as well. They're going to be using the Roar. The root comes out. Morphling. The Soul Burn coming through from Chew with the Spirit Vessel. Oh, Soul Release. Sorry. Soul Release. The net. Oh, the clumsy net actually catches now. This might be really bad for Miposhka. Clap going to be used by Funnick. Age is going to be reclaimed. But Gilgir needs to be careful because, yeah, he's just going to be able to phase shift and jaunt. Needed to time that right, though. Sonic and Kasani, you just want to be clearing off this front creep wave, but the Surge comes in. Chew. Oh, Battery Assault, the vacuum back now as well. Is there a wall? There's no wall for the next few, 50 seconds even. But Dream Coil is going to be used now. Are they going to be able to try and turn this one around? There's going to be a point blank hook onto Funnick, but Miposhka does kill off Chew. Burt even goes down as well. Backlines, 19-teen is diving. Miposhka, BKB being used. Gilgir gets killed off now. 19-teen. Is he going to try and go for a little more? Can he get himself a triple over this double? He might actually just find himself killed off. The Cyclone going to be used. And 19-teen uses the Whirling Axes, but Nyx will waveform in. Secures that kill now onto 19-teen. No buyback, and he's dead for 47. Split was off. Cyclone though onto Vansco. Can they kill off the Enchantress? Do they have the damage? The right clicks are going to be there, and only 1 point here into the Untouchable. Doesn't really matter when Nyx is attacking as fast as he is. Yeah, 0.35. So even taking like 100 attack speed off there, Morphling doesn't care. He's still going to be attacking at such a velocity that Enchantress can't get away from that. Just dies off in the Radiant side. They might actually be able to hunt down BZZ in it now as well. I don't think they have the vision for this though. They do not. How's Gilgir doing? Let's take a look at the items, shall we? While we have a little bit of time. A little bit of break between the constant fighting between HellRaisers and forZe. So Funnick gets himself a Pupil's Gift. 13 secondary stats. That's amazing for him. If we take a look, he needs all the intelligence he can get. Not in an insulting way, but Brewmaster, 1.6 per level, you know. Taking that plus 13, really good for his mana pool. And even the agility. That's quite nice for his attack speed. Kasani actually swapping out his item. What's he got coming in for him? Spider legs. Ooh. So the turn rate is going to be great for chasing down heroes and just running yourself away in general. As well as the movement speed, you know, it means that you can get yourself away in a pinch, or chase down heroes if they are running themselves away and are a little bit faster. Maybe they've been surged. You know, you pop your spider legs, just chase them down with the leash on them. Lone Druid, this is a really nice item for him as well, because he doesn't really need the attack speed on the Lone Druid himself. The Burr here, Gibkey, it's got the extra attack speed on the Grove Bow. But the Lone Druid himself, the extra armor is going to be really nice for him. And again, he doesn't really need the attack speed here, Lone Druid. He's just going to be able to sit back, tank up. What's his bird got? Excuse me, voice catching in my throat. Roshan is going to be up quickly now as well. 5 seconds before he's back. As Troll Warlord, about 3k net worth behind the Morphin. Like, oh, Chase is on. Are they going to be able to find Lone Druid? I was talking about just how tanky he is, but the magic damage from Nyx, just with the waveform, the adaptive strike, even has himself a Crystallis. And the Paladin Sword. So I didn't see this pickup. This is a really nice pickup here. It just adds to the lifesteal. It adds to his damage. As well as the regen. I'd be interested to see how it does if he gets Spirit Vesseled. Which we might actually see. The split comes out from Funnick now as well. The chase down. Are they going to be able to get? The hook comes out onto the back lines. Poshi gets caught out. Nyx gets off the kill onto Vansco now as well. Cyclone up. So the battery assault's not going to be hitting onto anyone. Wall will be dropped. PCZ though. He gets vacuum back to himself and pretty darn low. The right click's there. Nyx is getting himself a double kill. He's going to try 19-teen. Can he sustain through this? And I think he's sustained through the battle trance here. Gets the kill onto 19-teen with the help of Gilgia now as well. Roshan is up. Kasani sees it. And with 4 heroes dead, do they prioritize Roshan? It looks like they want to go for this. Yeah, Shard Golem. Get you gone, Golem. As Nyx just cleans this one up. Lone Druid is back alive. Does have himself the Burr as well. Actually, Burr... Scott Bash, you're going to go for an MKB. But this is just going to be Roshan going the way of HellRaisers. TPs though, they want to stop this steal. Maybe. So it's going to be the Ulcept. Clockwork, are they going to be able to get this kill? It doesn't look like it. So Gillia just defensively Ulcepting himself. Yeah, they are going to be able to snatch back this outpost. In fact, the outpost that gets traded off. And Nyx might actually find Vansco. And again, with 140 attack speed slow, it just takes him down to like basic attack speed. So Enchantress not having fun with this untouchable. Oh my god. And now Morphlin with a Deadless. So plus 88 damage, and then the chance for a 225 damage, percentage damage crit. Funnick, real tanky dude as well, got himself the Orb of Destruction. So the armor reduction is going to be really good on this. The slow as well. Just for that 20% slow on right clicks. And we talked about how he can use that extra attack speed, which he has traded off with the Pupil's Gift, but he's still pretty damn fast at attacking. What's that? Once a second? Near enough. Yeah, just below once a second. As Darkseer, what did he get himself after the Guardian's Greaves? He got himself the Blink. Soaring's there as well. Quickening Charm's going to be nice again, just for that extra regen. God damn, look at that. Regen. 44.7 health regen. With the plus 12 talent as well. So we are going to be seeing a smoke. There was no vision here on the side of the Radiant Pit. Who are they going to be able to catch out here? Gilgia's Burr. They've got to know someone's around. Oh, it's going to be a point blank hook onto Razor now. The Cog's pushing back as well. There's going to be the net, I think, already used here, but the BKB from Kasani stops the clumsy net, and now there's going to be the 3-man Dream Call. Can they follow this one up? Chew, he's already been killed off by Nyx, and Nyx wants to carry on coming in. The waveform's going to come across through a few of them, and now the vacuum back as well. Are they going to be able to get this Funnick? Is he going to be able to do anything with the split? It looks like the damage is coming up. The right clicks now as well. BZZ for all his regen can't get himself away from this, and Kasani will secure that kill. Now Nyx, once again, wants to carry on chasing Gib. He can't get himself away from this. It looks like the split, the BKB comes off. Battletron's going to be used here now as well. Kasani going to be chased down. He is pretty darn healthy though. The right click's 19-teen. Trying to get himself away from this. He's having his damage stolen now as well. 19-teen will be killed off, and Gilgia does secure that one. Oh, cogs have been dropped, but Nyx doesn't really care. Look at that Spirit Vessel. Still got 14 regen through the Spirit Vessel, and now Chew. Well, he's looking at Chew, kid. Because Chew are dead. And Nyx, yeah, keeping himself on 1 health. Yeah. Does have the Aegis, so it wasn't a major risk keeping himself so low. But, I mean, you want to keep that Aegis for as long as possible, right? But the Paladin Sword for the heals. Holy crap, is that some quick lifesteal.
Structures looking fortified. No breaking down the radiant structures like this. Dire's mid tower won't last.
And it looks like this is turning on its head now, 21 to 25, when it was 24 to 12. So HellRaisers have really caught here. Kasani even has himself the Heaven's Halberd. And again, take a look at the items. What else have we got? Yeah, the Vlad's Solar Crest, I think, is actually quite new here on the Brewmaster. Still an Aegis for the next at least 50 seconds. Troll TP's out to the jungle. But again, he's not really... He's got himself the BKB and the Skull Basher. Oh, they do see him. Gilga's going to be able to get himself in. Does he have the Dream Call? Has the Yule Scepter, which he might save the Dream Call now as well. 19-teen. Well, they find the kill onto the Vanguard of the back lines. The wall is going to be dropped now as well. Are they going to be able to get Razor? Razor's trying to run as fast as possibly can. And Gilga gets himself back up to the high line. There's going to be that Dream Call being used, but the BKBs have been there. Now the chase is on. Troll Warlord, is he going to be able to get himself away? He's going to be stunned up by the Boulder Toss. Hook comes through, might save 19-teen's life. And will. Nyx will take down Gibkey though. No buyback on the Burr. As Kasani's going to be going for the chase. Does have the static link up for the next 4 seconds. Doesn't even need it. Will kill off Chew. Aegis being reclaimed, so that's just going to be a whole lot of mana back for Nyx. But Troll disconnects, gives it the GG. And game 1 goes the way of HellRaisers. So, forZe, for all the amount I bigged them up between the draft and the game, HellRaisers, maybe they've gone back, they've watched the VODs, they've studied tapes, you know, they say, well, if they're going to be fighty, we need to get tanky heroes like the Razor, like the Brewmaster, like the Morphlin that can sustain through team fights and really try and turn them around later on. So HellRaisers will take game 1. It is a best of 3, guys. So hold your horses, because it's not without the whole possibility that forZe could turn this one around and bring it back to a 2-1 score. But HellRaisers will want to be holding on to this. They do have the momentum now. They have the advantage. So we are going to take a quick break, get to everybody's favourite segment with the ads, and pay some bills. But for now, HellRaisers take the first game. Are they going to be able to take the second and 2-0 out forZe? We'll find out after the break.